welcome back to my YouTube channel, and as you can see by the title, today I'm doing my second look using the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette. I get so many requests to use this, and so this is the second time I've used it. I find it quite hard to film tutorials now as much as people are asking me, because I have so many different palettes. I've got so many different people DMing me and saying, oh, can you do a look with this palette, that I find it hard to film them all. That was boring and you probably didn't care. But anyway, today we did this look using the Blood Sugar palette, and I really like how it came out. I got a lot of requests to do this look here on my eyes, and this is exactly how I did it, just with a different palette. So I wanted to do like a slightly different color scheme. And yeah, I really like how it came out. I love pinks, I love purples. It's been a bit of a theme on my channel for the last week or two. So yes, if you want to see how I got the eye look, because that's what we're focusing on in this video, then please just keep on watching. Alright, so let's jump in with the palette. I'm going to first go in with the shade Coma, I think it's called. I can't believe I remembered that. Coma. On my brush that I never talk about, called the Morphe M514. I don't think I've ever mentioned this brush before actually to you, so yeah. I've tapped off the excess, and because I've got my base on like completely, and I'm gonna start popping this in my crease. I keep my eye open when I'm like putting my first crease shade down, because it actually helps me get a really good idea of the shape. And I'm just gonna start kind of working that into the crease to about 2/3 of the way across. I always have to open my mouth like when I'm putting my eyeshadow on. I take it into my under eye as well, because I feel like then when I go to do my under eye, it's just easier than if it's not connected at all at the side. So that's why I've done that. So I've popped that colour on. I'm going to go in with a clean brush, whatever one this is, the Zoeva 228, and I'm just going to kind of blend over that and around the edges, and this is going to help it blend into our next shade a lot easier. I think I saw this either on P. Louise or on Stacey Marie MUA, where you blend out as you go, like you don't just pack it all on and then try and blend. Like I wouldn't just immediately go in with like a pink now. I need to try and blend the edges of this first, and that really helps it blend into the next colour. And it works so well. This is why I never film this eye on camera, because my hand's usually like in the way. Okay, so I've kind of blended that out. I'm going to take my ABH A25 brush, and I'm going to dip into the shade Cavity, which is the bright pink. It's a very, very, very vibrant pink. You really need to tap off the excess because could be fallouty. And I'm gonna go around the shade Coma that we put on. I'm doing that top and bottom. I think someone's going through a bad breakup. I'm hearing Adele, Someone Like You, blasting outside. Good song though. Okay, so then I'm going to pick up a bigger, fluffier brush. This is the Nima Jenny brush. I really like this brush. And I'm going to dip in the shade Tongue Pop, which is this peach one just here, and go around the outside of everything that we've done. Top and bottom. Okay, Okay, then I'm going to take my Morphe M514 once again, and I'm going to dip into the shade Fresh Meat, which is this kind of really deep, like aubergine, burgundy, beautiful shade. Because this side is a lot more red, so I need to start bringing that in, and I'm going to pop that kind of exactly where we put coma, through the crease and below. Really tapping off that excess, although I must say I've got pretty much zero fallout so far. And then back with my ABH A25 and Cavity, they're super bright pink, to blend out the edges. I'm trying to be a bit more specific because I don't want to take this look much bigger than I've done it now. Back it with my Nima Jenny brush and the shade Tongue Pop, which is the peach. And I'm just going to blend gently the edges of Cavity. And then we can move on to the white look, because, I mean, this is one of those looks that I think takes a while to really build up to get that really nice blend. But I mean, you know, I don't mind putting in hours into a look. I'm a bit obsessed. I need to keep an eye on the time because in 1 hour and 20 minutes the Jaclyn Hill Vault releases. Totally lost where I was. My memory card just filled up. Yeah, in just over an hour and a bit, the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Vault releases. So I'm gonna need to be very quick to get my hands on that. So I'm needing to be careful. Okay, so I've got all that on. I'm gonna take another clean brush. This is the Zoeva 221. I'm gonna dip into the white in the palette called Glucose, which is like the most pigmented white I've ever come across. And I'm just gonna go around the edges and just make sure it's nice and seamless into my skin, and also just flick off the tiny bit of fallout. There's really not much there. And I'm just looking at my eye and I can see I need to deepen it slightly, so I'm going to go back in with Coma. This is something I would usually probably just like miss out the tutorial, but I need to try and start being better with tutorials. I don't think I'm actually ever like helpful. So I'm going to go back in with Coma and just really pack that on my outer half of my crease. Slightly underneath. Okay, then I'm going to take a little flat brush. This is the Blank Canvas Cosmetics E27. Just a little mini packing brush. I'm going to pick up Coma on it. Really tap off the excess. And I'm going to pack that on the outer half of the eyelid. Okay, now we can go in with the white, which is the NYX gel liner in white. I can only ever find this on Debenham's website, and it's called like Emma, like NYX Emma liner. I'll link it down below, but it's like always out of stock on like Boots and things, so I picked it up on Debenham's. And this is going to give us that really stark white that I just adore. I just prefer it so much more to like a concealer and then setting it with like a white eyeshadow, because this is just so pigmented from the get-go. So I put it on like the bottom half of my eye, and I'm just going to open my eye and just look around and do business, and I can see it's transferred there. I'm only going to keep this actually in my crease. I'm not going to take it above my crease because I'm still like, I've still got enough showing that it's dramatic enough. But it's also then not like really over the top, you know? Not that I don't like over the top. I love over the top. But I think that this is like a really wearable look, so I don't want to jazz it up too much and make it like one of those just cool looking tutorials but not really practical. But then I wear all my makeup that I film out, so different folks, different strokes, you know? I'm taking that just over halfway along my eyelid and just tapping gently at the kind of far corner, because that's going to help us blend it a lot easier. I'm so hot right now. Honestly, I think I'm having the menopause. And then on a flat brush, I'm going to take the shade Glucose again and just set this in place, because I find that it does remain a little bit tacky. I'm just making sure it's all set. And that just even intensifies it a tiny bit more, because the white in this palette is so white. It's so good. So we've reached this stage finally. We're gonna blend it with the Nima Ifa brush. First of all, I'm gonna take the shade Fresh Meat, which is like the reddish one. Just pat that on really gently just to start that blending. If you don't get this perfect, don't worry, because when I'm going with the glitter, it does kind of hide it. And then I'm just on that same brush picking up Cavity. Said that quite posh, didn't I? And I'm just gonna blend beside that shade. And then a tiny bit of, what shade is that? Because I don't think I've used it before. In here, it's Sugarcane, this top one here beside the white. Just at the front. Then I need to go back in with Fresh Meat and just work on making that blend as seamless as I can get it. Which sometimes looks like, you know, Lisa Eldridge couldn't do better, and other times I look like a child that can't apply makeup, so we'll see what kind of day it is. That was a joke, by the way. I'd never compare myself to Lisa Eldridge, obviously. I don't think I'm going to achieve much more with that blending, so what I'm going to do is just quickly pick up Tongue Pop just on that Nima brush, because I've got it in my hand. I'm going to run it along the lower lash line at the beginning where I've got no other shadow. And then I'm going to pick up my, where is it? My Morphe M321 brush, dip into the white again, pop that on my inner corner. It's the brightest white. If you need a white eyeshadow, then get this palette just for the white eyeshadow. Just blend that out. It's just gonna give such a lovely bright inner corner. Now for the glitter, I'm gonna take my Too Faced glitter glue and just, oh, that was too much, squeeze a wee bit out. Grab a little flat brush. This is the wrong brush. This one. This is the Jessup's 237, another just little mini brush. And I'm gonna pack on the glitter glue where my blending meets to hide my shame. Pat that on, and then, oh, I've dropped my brush. My glitter glue is gonna dry. I've just got two little pots of different colour pink glitter. I can't show you it much better than that because it'll all just fall out. kind of tapping off the excess, and then I'm just gonna apply the deeper one near the back. Just pat that on. And then a little bit more glitter glue nearer the front, and then pick up the lighter pink. And then I'm going to take my lashes. I'm using the xoxo Deluxe lashes in Holly. It's been about a minute, so I'm going to pop on this lash. I usually leave it about 2 minutes before putting on a lash, but I'm kind of wanting to finish up so that I can get on the Morphe site and just wait. Using little tweezers always really helps me. I'll pop on my lower lash mascara and then we'll come back and put lips on. I've actually just done my lips off camera because I wanted to film a really quick video on making your lips look bigger, which I think I've achieved because I kind of look like I've got clown lips now. Kind of love it, kind of don't. What do you think? So this then is the finished eye look with the rest of my makeup on. I'll link everything that I've used down below, but if you're interested in the lips and you want to see like a full video on how I make my lips look bigger, then let me know, because I just doing like an Instagram video for it. This is the eye look, that's what we're here for. I really like how it came out. I do think I've got a slight bit of fallout, which I want to see if I can just get rid of. I'm going to use my MAC Studio Fix powder just under here. Yeah, that's actually helping. And yeah, I really like how this look came out. I feel quite dramatic, but I also feel like it's super wearable. And yeah, 2 thumbs up from me, because I did it, woo! Anyway, I'm gonna go away now and film a pre-mark haul. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you on my next one. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll link some of my other tutorials down below. I've done a lot of like cut crease, halo eyes, things like that. I'll link them all in the description box, as well as all of the product used, because I make a little bit of cash if you buy them, and then I buy more makeup. So yeah, thank you for watching. Really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.